Go this way because you deserve more sunlight. You by my bike right there, yeah. Okay. So you just started working dispatch for the police department?
Yes, sir.
Panama City Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kelly, let me ask you something. Don't they have GPS devices on the vehicles?
Yes.
So you know where they're at all times, right? That's for their safety, right?
Yes, sir.
That's also for accountability of the cops, too, right? So now, let me tell you what I've been trying to do, Kelly. So you've been following me on YouTube? Tell me some videos that you've seen of mine.
I've seen a lot of the ones of you down at Friday Fest.
Okay. All right. And did you see the one where the cop specifically said I couldn't go back to Friday Fest because all I wanted to do was try to protect our fellow Americans?
No,
I've got a PDF, oath, arrest, and prosecution. Did you take any kind of training to become a dispatcher?
Yeah, I'm in training now because I just started.
Okay.
It's a long process.
About how long?
Months, and then you have to take certifications and stuff.
Well, okay. Now, so where do you take these courses at, Kelly?
Well, we have supervisors who go off to take training to get certified, and then they're able to train us.
Now, if I'm trying to, these super loud car stereos, are you aware that they put ambulance and fire department people in danger? Are you aware, what is the chances of an ambulance or fire department person, if they're going down the road hearing one of these boom cars that you can hear half a mile away, what's their chances of hearing an ambulance or fire department person, one of these boom car punks?
Well, it depends on how loud they're listening to their music.
But should we give the benefit of doubt to a gangster punk?
Well, how do you know he's a gangster?
Because first of all, number one, under 876 of the Florida statutes, Kelly, American terrorists, then we can also go under 874. It's called criminal gang signaling instrumentalities. And I'm assuming that you swore an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution, right? Am I correct on that? Right?
I believe so, yeah.
Under 876 of the Florida statutes, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, see, if we can't find the boom cars when we get there, because usually they're gone, we look for them, we send officers out.
Mm-hmm.
But
we can take care of that problem right now. You know how they have 100 no trespassing signs, no loitering signs downtown? So we could take them signs, Kelly, and we could convert them into boom car signs. Wouldn't that be worth it to try and protect our wonderful ambulance and fire department people? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah, but you have to go by the city regulations and everything, and technically speaking, you don't have to be quiet until 10 o'clock. So if they're driving through during the day with loud music, there's not a lot we can do unless we carry a decimal meter with us.
All right, can I ask you a question now? You did swear an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution, right? Otherwise, you can't get one penny. Did you know that? That's under 876 of the Florida statutes. Article 2, Section 7 of the Florida Constitution says unnecessary noise will not be tolerated. Now, let's go under 80610, which is putting ambulance and fire department people in danger. That's a 5-year prison sentence, Kelly.
Can you get their tag numbers when they drive past your house?
Well, see, first of all, number one, a tag number is not needed. If one of the boom cars hit and run a cop, would a tag be needed?
Yes.
No, it wouldn't. There's a lady that. What about the lady that robbed a bunch of jewelry stores? They didn't have no tag of hers.
Yeah, but they probably had video footage from inside the jewelry store.
But they didn't show no tag.
Yeah, but we can track people down if we can get positive ID on them. But it's hard because there's so many vehicles in Panama City to find the specific vehicle that's riding around with loud music. Because it's not like they're going to drive past the cops with loud music, right?
Okay, first of all, number one, did you know the cops have radar guns, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you know that the boom car punks will have radar detectors in their vehicles? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So there's a secret signaling going on with the cops. See, all the cops got to do is run this radar a mile down the road. Boom car knows to turn it down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I agree with you. Cops can't be everywhere, but we have no parking signs. We have signs that say no loitering. We got signs that say flood zone. All different kinds of information signs, right? So we could take Kelly, and we could put these signs up at every major intersection. Wouldn't that be worth it to protect our wonderful ambulance and fire department people? Wouldn't that be wonderful to do that?
Well, why don't you try making a petition to get some of the signs up?
Okay, see,
get signatures.
First of all,
go about it legally.
Okay, first of all, number one, Kelly, if an idea is suggested to a public servant, isn't he supposed to pass it on? Aren't they supposed to pass it on?
Have you brought it up to the right authorities?
Well, let's see. Let me name you some. Have you ever heard Tommy Ford? Who's Tommy Ford?
He's one of the sheriffs.
He's going to be sheriff-elect, right? Okay, you know Scott Irvin?
Yes, my chief of police.
Okay, he's the police chief. Okay? Now, all right? Now, if I've gone to them already, what is the reason why they ain't done anything about it?
Because you have to go to, like, the city manager, somebody that's in charge of those kinds of things.
Oh, so you're talking about Ken Hammonds, right? The city manager? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about,
You have to go...
Come over here and tell me how I'm fucking with her. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I came up to him. I came up to
Come on. I want to hear what you got to say. Freedom of speech. Tell me how I'm fucking with her.
All right, man, I gotta go.
Come on. Hey, I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear, you think I'm fucking with her, I want to hear what you got to say. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Hey, Bike Man, let's take a picture together. Put the phone down. Look up here.
Ooh.
Thank you. All right, I have to go.
Let me give you one of my flyers.
Okay.
So all I'm trying to do, see, you'll notice that I gave him the rights to be able to explain how I'm messing with you. So why won't they do it? Why won't they?
Looks like they have places to be.
But it seemed to me like that they wanted to interrupt us when we was having a consensual conversation. Right? So anyway, what I'm trying to do, Kelly, is I'm trying to truly protect our ambulance and fire department people from a horrible crash. And January 2016 is when they had the, watch out for our first responders. So what is the chances of a first responder being heard by a boom car punk that's got his sound up that you can hear a mile away?
Well, just recently we had an accident involving an officer, and the person that hit them, they pulled out in front of the officer when he was going lights and sirens to a call, and they pulled out in front of him and he hit them.
Right.
Because they didn't pull to the side, and they didn't even have their music on loud. So it's not always just the boom cars.
Okay.
Sometimes people just don't pay attention.
But Kelly, shouldn't we give the benefit of the doubt to our wonderful ambulance and fire department people? Shouldn't we? So I'm saying we put up signs everywhere in every major intersection. We hear a boom car, we'll take it away under 932 contraband. See, the Sheriff's Department is their duty under 3015 of the Florida statutes to arrest every one of these punks. And under 876 of the Florida statutes, that's called the American Terrorist Statute. The legislator specifically stated that citizens have a right to live in peace. See, when you hear one of them boom cars on your ears, that's 784 of the Florida statute. That's battery. That's a 15-year prison sentence. Yes. When a boom car goes through your car, that's 1802 of the Florida statutes. That right there is a 15-year prison sentence. To break into an occupied...
Alright, I have to go, Mr. Bike Man.
Anyway, listen, let me give you one of my... Let me show you how, Kelly, how I'm making an effort.
Okay.
And so, what I've been forced to do, because... Are you familiar with public records? That's 119 of the Florida statutes, okay? That means anything that anybody that's in public service, there's no secrets. They can't have no secrets. And then we can look under 286 of the Florida statute. That's called the Florida Sunshine Law. Have you ever met anybody that knows so many laws?
You know them all? Let's read them.
No, I don't know. I don't know them all. But what I want to do is I want to protect our wonderful ambulance and fire department people. Because I'm getting ready to go down to Friday, what's it called, Friday Out or something like that? No, Friday Out with the cops down there. I want to go down to Panama City Mall down there and do some interviewing down there.
Well, be nice to them. They're just trying to help.
Was I nice to you?
You were very
Name me one time that I was nasty to you.
You're not being nasty, you're being nice. All right, but I do have to go.
Let me give you one of my
flyers.
Give
me one of the flyers.
So you follow me, huh?
I do.
How long have you been following me, Kelly? Kelly, what's your name again, please?
Kelly May.
Kelly May. And so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to protect our wonderful ambulance and fire department people.
What about the cops?
Huh?
What about the cops?
Let me ask you something. Why won't the cops protect the ambulance and fire department people?
Well, like I said, if you can't give them a tag number and a description of the vehicle, they're not going to be able to find the vehicle.
Every time there was a guy named Lee Malvo that took, and I am not for any kind of violence, in Washington, D.C., Lee Malvo was taking and shooting people in a car where they had just a sight hole. They didn't have a description of the vehicle there. I mean, they had a blue description, but they didn't have a car tag. And let's talk about car tags. Did you know the state of Florida, you don't have to have a front tag. There's no front tag on that
you
vehicle.
don't have a front tag, to have a back tag.
And now
as they're driving away, look. And even if it's a partial tag, we might be able to find something.
They also have what are called novelty tags. And novelty tags make it next to impossible for anybody to see anybody. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that say there's a Seminole car tag that from 50 feet away you can't even see anything. There's one, watch out for the whales. If you get 20 feet away, you can't see anything. So why is it that we have all these? See, look at those tags. Some of them there, I can't even read them. Why aren't they black and white, Kelly? May? Why aren't they black and white?
Some people like the novelty tag.
That's hit and run insurance, honey. That's what that is.
All right, sir.
Hit and run insurance. So if you want to hit and run somebody and have more of a chance of getting away, just go buy one of them tags. See, we got an ambulance leader. We got some fire department people right now I'm trying to protect right now. Look at that. But see, here's the thing. When an ambulance fire department person is loaded down with 30 tons of water, how can they stop so quickly? How? An ambulance weighs a hell of a lot more than a regular truck, right, with all the stuff in there. How can they stop so quickly? So why do we give the benefits of doubt to somebody that's got not music, but trash that you can hear like, you know, half a mile away? Why do we give the benefit of doubt to them? And now I'm telling you something, cops, they have no mercy on a homeless person. There's a guy named Kenny Luther that was thrown in jail. A war hero, spent 6 tours overseas, Afghanistan, Russia, all different kinds of places, and he was thrown in jail in McKenzie Park. Mark my words, I want to see the day that cop that threw him in jail, he's got scars across his face. Just go under Jimbikeman Kenny Luther. I have probably documented more public records than all the public officials put together in the state of Florida. You believe me?
All right, I gotta go, sir. It was nice. It was nice.
Hey, I guess you didn't know I was a lost clown with the circus, did you?
It was nice to meet you.
Okay.
Thank you for the picture.
I'm gonna say God bless you.
You too, sir.
Okay?